Okay, hi everyone. So what I thought I would do today is give you a tour of Otis's cage. It seems a bit dark up here. I'll let some more light in. There we go. So as you can see, he's actually got towels and fleece down. Now, you don't need to correct me and say, you say not to use fleece. I don't use fleece. But what I'm going to explain to you is why we have for Otis. As you know, when we got Otis, he had respiratory problems, and he's been treated for that. He's had antibiotics, he's had 2 or 3 courses, and what we're assuming now is that he actually has allergies. So first I'm eliminating it being the sawdust, so I've taken the sawdust out. What you have to be careful of when you're checking for allergies is you only remove one thing at a time. So I've taken the sawdust out, and he obviously still has the wood-based cat litter, and he has hay. So if nothing changes within the next month with regard to his bedding, then I'll start trying different hays and soaking his hay in a similar way that you would for horses that have COPD. So anyway, I'm going to give you a cage tour of Otis's cage, and then I'm going to show you Otis. So I don't know if I can go backwards. He's in a 3-level cage. He just has 1 level, and it's 120 centimeters by 50-60 centimeters. I never know what the width of my cages are. 2 foot basically, so almost 4 foot by 2 foot for one piggy. It's not too bad. And then he has his water bottle on the outside. In the cage, let's just go inside. He has his pellets, and at the moment he has Science Selective, Asda guinea pig nuggets, and some Pets at Home guinea pig nuggets. And again, that's because it's taken us a really long time to find a diet that helps him put on weight, but you'll see in a while he's a really good size. He has a litter box. He's not really very litter trained. He's a bit of a tink, to be honest, but we'll keep encouraging him. And he's got his hay in there. Again, he's a bit of a tink. His hay's on the ground because he won't eat hay from a hay rack or in a hay ball. If you put it in a hay rack or a hay ball, he just kind of protests and doesn't eat out of it. So then he's got a towel and then a fleece here on top of the towel, and that's more the towel absorbs any urine and the fleece wicks it through to the towel, so the fleece does need to be changed every day. I realise some people only change their fleece once a week, but I personally, I just don't like it, so I change the fleece every day, so hence the cheaper fleeces. In there, as you can see, he's got a wood chew and a ball. He loves playing ball, and one of these sticky things. He's got this little guy here that I'll tell you about in a minute. It's like a baby comfort blanket with a bit of a teddy bear head on the top, and then he's got a tunnel here at the side that he can run around in. So that's basically all that's going on in his cage. As you know, my guinea pigs get out every day, so there's never anything too exciting. They've just got toys and a tunnel and things. So we'll go and get Otis, and then I will tell you a little bit more about his little plush toy up here. Okay, so here's Otis. If you follow me on Facebook, which some of you do, some of you don't, if you are interested in adding us on Facebook, well, you can like our page at www.facebook.com/GuineaPigSecretsUK, and you get up, most of the up-to-date information. Otis was living with Bee, who was the female Rex guinea pig that we got on Valentine's Day. She's only been in a couple of videos. She might have been in the last sort of training video. You can see he's having a good explore. He's never been on fleece before. And as you may or may not know, Otis, obviously, due to bad breeding, actually can't make babies. So it was fine for him to have a female companion, and obviously she didn't get pregnant or we would have had babies by now. Hello. He's so nosy. Hello. So anyway, the story is, we actually had to have Bee put to sleep this morning. We didn't know she was sick. We can only assume that she always had something wrong with her, or had, again, bad genes or something. We can't say because we don't know. Last night she wasn't very well. She wasn't eating or drinking, and she was a little bit limp. She wasn't able to walk around a lot. Her nose was a little bit snotty, so I assumed she was, getting the start of an infection or a cold or something like that. So the plan was to take her to the vet this morning. However, when we got up this morning, she was really limp and her back end was paralysed. She couldn't use her back legs. She was really floppy. She just really looked like, she was dying, really. So we took her to the vet within half an hour. We're really lucky like that. Our vet can take you quite quickly. So by 9:30 she was in the vet. They looked over her. Her lungs were fine and her heart was fine, so she definitely didn't have a cold or a respiratory infection. So either she had something wrong with her, she had possibly a stroke, an infection that she'd had for a while, because as you know, if you have guinea pigs, they hide illnesses. They don't let you know if they're sick, just for it's a kind of evolutionary thing. But anyway, so B was put to sleep today. She was only about 5 months old. We'd had her for 3 months. So Otis is unfortunately going to be on his own for now, because he looks really good now. You can tell he's really shiny and a good size and things, but it's really just as a result of being with B. B really brought him on. You can see he's still sneezing. He gained weight. They used to snuggle up together. They only ever ate at the same time. They did everything together, so it's quite sad. We did let him see her. We took him to the vet with her. I generally don't take animals to the vet together, but B really wanted to be with him. She was like dragging herself along with her front legs just to be next to him. So we took him as well, and then we took him home and let him spend 15 minutes with her, obviously after she'd been put to sleep, and it was quite amazing really. He went straight for her back legs, where she was obviously paralysed. Whether she was in pain or not, she didn't really act like she was in pain. She was just really limp and floppy. So yeah, he went straight to her back legs and sort of was licking her legs, and then he kind of moved her into position and lay down next to her. So he got to say his goodbyes, and he looks okay just now. So we're hoping that he doesn't go downhill again, because at the moment we don't really have a guinea pig suitable for him to be with. He was with Parsnip for a while, but she wasn't very nice to him, and all my boys are bonded and quite boisterous, so they wouldn't be suitable. So he will have a companion eventually. We just have to think about what we're doing, whether it'll be female, male, baby, older. We really don't know. It only happened today. So I guess like the long and short of it was that we got him this baby blanket, and as you can see, it's kind of like, hello, he's so nosy. Hello. Yeah, it's like a comfort blanket, and then it has a giraffe head on it, so it's kind of just something for him to snuggle up to and spend some time with. Oh, we're playing. Are we playing? So just something for him to spend time with. But as you can see, he's okay. He's doing all right. He'll probably miss the company, but like I said, he's in the 3-level cage, so he has Ollie underneath him and then Parsnip down the bottom. So he's not on his own. He just happens to be in a cage on his own, and you can see he likes to play with his toys. So he's doing okay. So I hope you liked Otis's cage tour, and those probably aren't the updates that anyone would have been hoping for. But we'll catch you again. We'll catch you again in the next video. Won't we, mister?